People of the world, what's good? Welcome to GrimeTime TV on grimeyrepublic.org. I got a special guest in the house, Seth Mul. I do high fives here.
High five.
That's how I greet my guests, with the high five. So thanks for coming out.
I feel my crackerness is very welcome with the high five.
Absolutely.
For those who know me, I'm all about white trashiness. Big up
We do
to the
big flats. Big ups to Big Flat, sponsor us.
When you don't have enough money for PBR. That's how we do.
It's true. That's the truth.
It's still delicious.
It's not that bad, honestly.
I like it, dude. I honestly I prefer it.
Prefer?
Yeah, actually,
Wow.
honestly prefer, like, when it comes to buying beer. I mean, like, if I feel like I'm big balling status, I'll spring for the 12 of PBR, the 24 of PBR. We're going bottles. If not, and I have money, we're going big flats. I love it. It tastes. I'm white trash through and through. My DNA is WT, A and B. Not Aryan Brotherhood.
No,
we don't want to get mixed up.
Not
that end.
Not that. Not that.
But yeah.
All
a little
good.
bit about me. Now you know Seth Mul.
Hell yeah.
Tucson representer.
So, this is like an old school cat. I have a lot of younger people. Like I'm kind of, I guess, in the middle at 27, because we have.
Yeah.
Well, I'm older, but like, as far as like
compared to me, he's in the middle of me and the younger cats.
We have some older. Hey, we have some older cats here in Tucson that are still doing their thing. You know what I mean? And they kind of come back out like, I don't know.
We do.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying.
If you don't know, dude, like you need to check out like the effing Somebodies, my peoples, dude. Big ups. You also need to know like James Cypherface.
Yes.
I mean, like cats have been in the game for a minute, dude. I mean, like Zach Force Funk. You got Nathan No Face.
Yeah, those dudes
Isaiah
are
Tooth
dope.
Taker, dude.
Yeah, big ups to all those Makina Muerte cats.
Big ups. Like, I mean, there's cats, Big Meridox, dude. Like, they're cats that have been doing it for a minute and holding it down, dude. And like,
Jiving Scientist.
Jiving Scientist, no doubt, dude. And
Black One's been around.
Black One's been around for a while. Even for me though, he's a middle cat.
Right.
Like, he started.
Well, I don't mean in Tucson. I'm a middle cat. I meant more. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, there's people, and like you ask some of these younger cats, and they have no idea who these people are.
Right.
And it's good to know your history, especially if you are someplace, like if you're a Tucson MC and you want to be a Tucson MC, it might behoove you to go and check out and see who the people were who did what you're doing before you're doing.
Right.
Because without them, there will be no you. And that's just basically what it is. And even though really no one knows who I am, and I didn't have a big impact in the music scene, for some people, a small group of people, though it might be, for some people, dude, like they'd have never started with the music if it wasn't for them knowing who I was or some of the people that I mentioned already. So, you know what I mean? Like do your homework. Know where you come from.
I meant I'm not in the middle. I want to be that bridge, because there's young, like I try to deal, like that's why I'm doing GrimeTime TV and all this. You know what I mean? Like I want the older cats to come out. I want the younger cats to come out. I want to represent everyone, but I think that it's important that I like to see that they're meshing together now. Like,
it's
Black
good
One's
to see the
doing that with
generations,
Chronicles.
dude. Like, yeah, Black One started out with the Chronicles.
The Runt Toxic battle was a cool.
That was I loved it, dude.
That was a great battle.
That was a great battle.
Yeah.
But it's good to see in any area, in any genre, dude. Like the new embracing the old and vice versa. Because I mean, honestly, dude, like I'm not gonna front, dude. If the old school cats don't embrace what you're doing as a new school cat, or as a new school cat, you're not giving props to the people that came before you, it's dead, dude. Like, it's dead. Like, to me, I mean, as an old school head, like, I like a lot of these young cats, man. I listen to them, like, there's a lot of them are talented. But for those who don't know who certain people are, or don't know about things that went down before they arrived, like I lose a little bit of respect for him. I mean, not to be a. I mean, I guess like I'm a hip hop snob, dude. Like so, like even as a hip hop artist, I studied the origins of hip hop back to the days of Kool Herc, before he left Jamaica. So like doing your little local history shouldn't be that big of a deal. And I just think like you need to know the steps that came before you. Give props to the steps that came before you. You don't have to like. I wouldn't say, hey, as a young cat, you need to bump all these old cool dudes' records and you need to memorize their verses. Like, that's that's bullshit. But, I mean, you at least need to know, like, yeah, there's some dudes who did some things that allowed it, you know, open the doors. Because there's a lot of clubs in Tucson that would have nothing to do with anything hip-hop, period. But some older heads came through and opened eyes. And, you know, now there's venues.
That's crucial.
Now Black One has the longest running. I just like to give a big shout out, dude. Black One for the Chronicles.
Yeah, yeah.
Longest running,
longest in Tucson.
Hip hop venue. You know what, dude? I don't know. I'm just gonna call this out that I know of. It's the longest running hip hop venue in the world. So big ups to Black One, dude. Like that was the first gig I ever did and made a little bit of money off of. Black One kicking me down for doing the Chronicles. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I was expecting to do another show, no money, no big deal, dude. But and then Black One comes over to me, slides me like a couple bones in my pocket. I was like, yo, I was out of beer money. Awesome. So yeah, I'm still used to doing the free shows, not getting paid. And for you young cats who are not getting paid to do a show, or paying to do shows, both of those things to me are bullshit. If you're doing a show as a young cat expecting to get paid, stop. Just stop. You'll be disappointed your whole life. And if you have to pay to get on a show, to me the promoter's not doing his job. Promoter's job is to promote the show, put on a good show for the peoples, and not try to dip in the artist's pockets, man. That's just my job is to rock the mic, hit the stage, put on a good show. Your job is to get asses in the seats, fill up the venue. Plus, they sell alcohol at most of them, so like, what's the big deal, dude? Good music and alcohol? Throw in a couple drink specials, get it popping.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. So you heard it here first from the old guard, you know, and that's good advice though, for real. Like, in Tucson, there's a lot of different venues they do. You know, there's open mic opportunities. Yep. I mean, that I would suggest open mics to, if you're a new cat that hasn't performed, to hone your craft as a live performance, because you know, you're not gonna get paid. You're not gonna get a huge time slot, and you may not get a very big crowd response. But it will build your
stage presence.
Your stage presence and understanding how to work a small crowd. A small crowd is harder to work than a large crowd, because once there's enough people in a venue, they're all vibing off each other and you. Whereas if there's just a couple people and you can't make eye contact, like it's not easy. I'm not saying, you know, I learned the hard way too, but I don't think that. You know, some people will do nothing but open mics, and that's cool. That's their lane, whatever. But there's that opportunity. But as far, like Seth was saying, like the pay-to-play options, don't keep offering like promoters that opportunity. If they're charging you $200 to get a 20-minute set or a 10-minute set in front of an old, you know, like Warren G or Bone Thugs,
and
or
you
someone
might
that's
get like
relevant.
maybe like 500 people, dude. Really? Is that worth it?
So, anything else on that?
On the performance tip, yeah, dude. Like if you're new to performing, it's a whole nother world, man. It is a whole nother world, and I'll tell you, like I have performed. The smallest crowd I've ever performed in front of was, I'm gonna go like 10, 15 people. The largest crowd I ever performed in, 15,000. And the hardest one is like the 8 to 15, man, where it's for one, you're not gonna rock the show and get a good crowd vibe, dude. You're not. You're gonna. That is where if people are gonna listen to you, they're actually gonna listen to you. Yeah. It's easy to snake, like, if you're in front of 15,000 and you're just rocking it, and people like the beat and they start bouncing. That's what's gonna happen. If you're in front of like 8 people, they're just gonna sit there and watch. They're not gonna give you a reaction. They're not gonna. You have to do something outstanding for them to jump out their seats. So if you're in front of 8 people, you need to know you're rocking. So when you step off the stage, they shake your hand. That's what you're rocking for. You're rocking for nothing more than a handshake when it's done. In front of 15,000, it's like everybody's gonna, like, you'll hear people cheering, you'll hear people not cheering, but there's so many people, you don't know the difference. But if you're in front of 8, you're gonna know right now. Right here, right now, they will let you know what's up. And if they're turned around and they're looking at you the whole time and their heads are nodding, man, you are rocking it. If they're just turned around doing their own thing, holding their own conversation, whatever, not paying any attention, walking outside to smoke, you're not rocking it. Small venues will tell you where you're at. And if you can hold the attention of 8 people at a small venue, you're good. You're good. Like, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. That's when you know, like, you're onto something. You got something and people want to hear it. If you can't hold the attention of 8 people who already know you're going to be there and have met you before, and they're not paying attention to your music, quit. I mean, seriously, dude, quit, dude. I mean, like, whatever it is that you need to do to be a performing artist, to be an MC, to be whatever venue it is, and especially music, if people don't give a fuck about what you're doing, and they know who you are, and they can't, and even if they know who you are, and you can't keep their attention, you're done, dude. You might as well just try another venue. Go back to school, get your degree, enter the workforce. Because if you can't hold people's attention for... And a lot of times, dude, they're not going to listen to a whole song, dude. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. But if they don't pay attention to you for at least a minute, or I'll give it from the intro through the verse to the hook, and then part of the second verse, you're on to something, dude. If they won't even listen to past the first 4 lines of the first verse, you need to find another crowd.
It's done.
Different friends, or just, you're done, dude. You're done. And I'm not trying to... I don't know how many times, like, I tell the truth to somebody and they're like, why are you hating, dude? I'm not hating. I'm trying to tell you that's honest, man. Like, I try to listen to everybody. If I try to like everything, you know how easy life would be if I liked everything? Like, I'd be the happiest person on earth, dude. Same with, it's like food, man. Like, if I could only like every kind of food, I would never be hungry. But sometimes I go to places and they're serving food I don't like, man, and I can't eat. Now I'm hungry. Gotta wait to get home to eat. I wish I liked that food. I'd have a full belly right now, but I don't. Music's the same way, man. I mean, especially when it's something you can touch and feel. When it's, because when you're working on opinion-based venues, or genres, or whatever you want to call it, like, their opinion for what you're doing trumps your opinion for what you're doing.
Every time.
And now, if you're doing hip-hop for love, dude, then, I mean, alright, by all means, but if you're trying to, like, actually make something happen and you think everyone's hating on you because they don't like your music, you're in the wrong business, bro. Like, that's just what it is, dude. But I don't know, Grimey, you have anything to add to that?
Nah, you pretty much took it home with that one. That was pretty much it. I mean, do what you do, but realize that being a recording artist and then stepping into a venue is completely different.
Also, if you're doing music and you're trying to appease everybody else, do what everyone else likes instead of what you like. Like, with my music, I do what I like. I do what I love. I write for me, basically. And luckily, other people have listened to it and they like it, dude. So, like, I keep doing it. I bet, dude, like, what I like and the way I'm expressing myself appeals to people. If it didn't, I can't say I would quit. I'd probably still do it. I wouldn't be out definitely wouldn't be on Grime Time. I wouldn't be doing shows. I wouldn't be doing nothing. I was like, sometimes to just fuck around with my homies and spit a flow or whatever, dude, I wouldn't take it seriously at all. But because other people enjoy what I do and I can see they feel what I do, and when I'm rocking the show, dude, and I see heads nod, and like people give me daps when I step off stage, I'm like, yo, that's what it's all about, man. Giving and getting respect, doing something you love, and other people vibing off it, like, yes, that's what it's about. But if I had to change who I was to do music, now I'm a fake MC, dude.
Yeah,
like, I'm not even doing real music anymore. I'm doing some candy coated. Call me Skittles, man. That's it. It's a done deal. That's all I have to say about that.
Right on. Well, real quick, let's give some shout-outs. Welcome to all our guests. If you create a unique username, you can interact with us in the chat box. I know some of you are logged in via smartphones. Sometimes it doesn't work. Peace to Apocalypse Army and Poopman79.
Apocalypse Army, Jae-Wan, dude.
Jae-Wan, yeah, he just said, okay, right on.
Big ups. My brother, my man. Yo, for those who don't know, if you don't know anything about the Apocalypse Army or Jae-Wan, and don't get it twisted, he's not J1, J-1. That's J-A-E-W-A-N. He's a Jedi. Recognize. That's the man. Y'all need to check him out. That is one of the most talented individuals I've ever had the pleasure of working with. And, yeah, check him out, dude. The Apocalypse Army, Jae-Wan, dude. Like, that's my boy right there. Also, I'd like to give another shout-out to Full Contact, my boy Mad Max. If it wasn't for him, dude, like, my first album would have never been nothing, dude. Like, no one would have ever had an opportunity to hear it outside of if I met you. Now it's available, dude. Seth Mul, Illest MC? Yeah. Another big shout out to John Henry. John Henry is the beat master. Like, in the older head cats, like, that's what I'm saying, like, with the younger heads, dude, who don't know who John Henry is. For the older heads who've been doing it for a minute, you say the name John Henry, and dudes will turn their head and recognize and be like, yo, that's what John Henry's beats are, nothing to be played with. Honestly, dude, like, I've heard some nice beats. Habeas, nice beats. Solo. I'm sorry, I don't know a lot of people's names, man, and I smoked a little bit, so I'm a little hazy. But yeah, dude, like, I've heard a lot of nice beats coming out of Tucson, dude, but, like, to me, John Henry is it when it comes to beats. Like, it's a signature sound. And that's my brother, man, so big ups, John Henry. Jae-Wan, another one who's a master of production, also kills it with the live instruments. Never seen anyone rap on stage and then play a guitar behind their head and with their tongue like some Jimi Hendrix shit. It was ridiculous. I'm still mad I had to follow that. But yeah, man, who else? I'm drifting. I'm rambling on. I need to stop.
It's all right. Let's hop into a track real quick.
You know what? The first track I'd like to get into, since we got Jamal here listening, Jae-Wan. Let's do Keep Your Mouth Shut.
All right. Did I put that one up?
Yeah. Actually, did you? I don't know. I don't know which ones you put
Let's
up.
Go back to that one.
Or he produced. He also produced Revenge of the Sith. I think we can get into some Revenge of the Sith.
Oh wow, we're going in hard already. Woo!
All right, dude. Yo. Just to show we don't fuck around, dude. We're going with the bangers off the bat, dude. So I look at it like, hey, you got 30 seconds to keep someone's attention, so you might as well hit them with something hardcore.
Yeah. Props on this beat for sure.
Jamal,
big ups.
I love this, dude.
Yes.
This is like still my favorite song of all times that I've ever recorded.
So check this out. This is Seth Mul, Revenge of the Sith, produced by Jae-Wan.
Produced by Jae-Wan.
That's what's up. We'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in to GrimeTime TV with Seth Mul.
The shroud of the dark side has fallen.
My elevations accelerating accelerations like making generations of Enrique Iglesias. On Dia de los Muertes, when the Lords come home, I'll show them how I manage to keep myself true grown. The proof flows to an orb. The oracle prophesies before the demise of Sodom and Gomorrah. Then I tore through the shores of Bora Bora, bringing hurricane forces and Jim Morrison's remorses. reports have generated more mass hysteria than live footage of one vicious pit bull terrier locking his jaws in the neck of some kid, puncturing his jugular. He's not likely to live. It's reminiscent of this moment. It's just like the last time my flow's tombstone two opponents, owning a delivery of chivalry. When these three verses combine to complete this his first trilogy. It started long ago in a far-off galaxy when I found the dark side of the Force mastery. But nature had to balance, many battles ensued. My enemies were numerous, so I split off in two. Master and apprentice, it would forever be like this. So I harnessed the saber with blades like to fight with. But this was not enough to subdue who opposed me. So I hid my true identity to hold them more closely. The chances of having the talent of handling the challenge of battling me and breathing ain't about to happen. The balance of nature and things man-made, change and trade places, leaving yin feeling yang. It's strange, ain't it? The way my metaphoric warfare somehow gets your short heads entangling, angling approaches that leave a geometric genius, sickle self-anemic and fatally bulimic. Strategically teamed with my might swim blades and a 5-strike death blow passed on by Primate. Plus I'm dying to try it, but I need 3 reasons to transcend the 3 seasons allotted for grim reaping. Stop screaming, these are the 3 limbs I'm keeping. The 4th can be yours if you just stop the bleeding. If not, stop believing the sunrise is coming. It's the revenge of the Sith and you have just been done in. Started long ago in a far-off galaxy when I found the dark side of the Force mastery. But nature had to balance, many battles ensued. My enemies were numerous, so I split off in 2. Master and apprentice, it would forever be like this. So I harnessed the saber with blades like to fight with. But this was not enough to subdue who opposed me. So I hid my true identity to hold them more closely. I strike with the master tactics, faster than a peach catches the blast of the twin gats caster was packing. To splatter a brain matter on runway 4. To pass it through the door, you don't come back from no more. I'll leave the score lopsided, not trying. I'm the wop line and the type of hot rhyming while I'm ostracizing the 5 top-minded scientists to slice it with the preciseness that autopsy nicest. My mic is more frightening than the last 9 nights of Christ-like, plus the 3 prior to his rising. It's the story of purgatory turned to glory. 400 years after the pharaohs ignored the Hebrew warning, and the white plague of Egypt besieged kings with his wings to cleave them in the middle of blood curdling screaming. Don't flee in the scene, now believe in the myth of the scripts that depict the revenge of the Sith.
Told you I did. Reckless as he. Now, matches are worse.
That boy is our last hope.
No. There is another.
The shroud of the...
We're back. That was Seth Mul, Revenge of the Sith, produced by Jae-Wan.
Yes, and that right there is my son's favorite song. Big up to my little man.
Yeah.
Who's soon to be bigger than me. I mean, like, very soon. It's sad.
Well, do you want to play him another one real quick and we can...
Yeah, dude, why not, man? See what's up, dude. What do we have on the lineup?
They're kind of jumping around. Oh, I see.
I can't even see that.
Yeah, it's okay. We got Illicit C, Pose a Threat, Hardcore.
You know, we're gonna let's hit him with
Shit Happens.
Let's hit him with some Pose a Threat. This is me and John Henry. This song is the reason why me and my boy John Henry, who I've been performing with, the song is the reason why we have the name John Henry versus Seth Mul. When we do this song, imagine, if you will, when you listen to the chorus, 2 dudes on stage with mics in hands looking at each other talking shit about fuck you. Like a real battle on stage, but in a song, in a written song. And since we couldn't come up with a clever name for, like, you know, for me and him together, like, we were like, fuck it, dude, we're just gonna be John Henry versus Seth Mul, dude. And this song is actually why that name came to be, is the reason. So big up to John Henry. Also John Henry on the beat.
Check
Hope
it out.
you enjoyed as much as I do.
Yeah. Seth Mul, Pose a Threat, featuring John Henry, produced by John Henry. GrimeTime TV. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose the threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest with the flows that'll hold your threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose a threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose the threat.
I show up in sights and damage, display tactics to hand out whack and see prevention pamphlets. Sanskrit is how I rap, my flow's encrypted, so you can't get to my throne for those who spit shit. I roll like biscuits, throw down and flip scripts, the type of shit that'll have you biting your lip, bitch. I lick splits and seal them so I can feel them, cause this Mary Jane got me feeling very strange. I hit your brain with the ESP for testing me, under her Hensley ending, yes the pedigree. Then I work the manhandle to leave you hurt and mangled, when I Olympic slam your ass like Kurt Angle. Then I take your bangles, your scrunchies and your compacts, and the rest of the bitch shit get brought to the combat. With bomb tracks like this, you know the rest, who flows the best. J45 to pose the threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose the threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose a threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose the threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose a threat.
I'm running through MCs like Bojack the cornerbacks, or LT consume crack and quarterbacks. My skills is cutting all wrists and six ass. You started cracking jokes, now let's see who laughs last. You getting gas like old folks bust ass, with blasts more crucial than the gas of master blast. Buried in body cast is the usual aftermath. Every time the lyrical sit the tags, you're getting smacked like blows from a battle axe, just like the one the enemy of Conan packs. You whack, I hold every skill that you lack. I'll make you never miss another Sunday mass. I'm cutting up the mic like I used to cut class, shattering MCs like concrete shatters glass. And the whack, I'll give in the whack and scratch. I'll pose a threat to your mind and arrest your cardiac.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose a threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose the threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose a threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose the threat.
And now I'm back with 128 bits of hatred. Spit the shit and hit like 8 clicks. The rhyme splits time and space in a rhyme and pace, while you feel the verbals from the smiling face.
I waste the pages, that's what your flows amount to. You won't make it past round 2 when I'm out of plus around you. I'm bound to drown you, break it down to the compounds, the power chords, and ground 2.
And bounce you just like rope in the strip club, and your lip busted open from the damage the script does. And it's just impossible to stop my flow. Me and Seth Mul be shining like mopping glow.
To ruin your full engine like stop and go driving, with no motor oil to get your gears grinding. That stomach's doing 60 to 25 with no license. That Bull and John Henry spitting scripts like fire hydrants.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose a threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose the threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose a threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose the threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose a threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose the threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose a threat.
I'll explode your chest to expose the rest. With the flows that'll hold your breath, I pose the threat.
And we're back. That
What
was
up?
Seth Mul posed the threat, featuring John Henry, produced by John Henry.
Big up to Jimmy. I see you out there watching.
Yeah.
Hey, keep it brew time. Keep it brew time. I know he's probably sitting over there with his nasty ass. I don't even know what they're called because I don't drink it. Still reserve.
Woo! He's a G.
Big
Ugh.
Jim does it big, dude. Love that guy though,
That
man.
big 211.
211. Oh, it tastes like someone spent the whole night drinking whiskey and vodka, pissed in a mason jar the next morning, put it in the fridge, and fed it to you the next day.
Yeah. That 3-day brew.
Oh my God.
Ugh. Anyways.
Props to anyone who can hold that down.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
For real.
That is beyond my white trashiness. That goes to another realm of I don't know what.
Let's talk about you got some upcoming events.
Actually, yeah, we just today got confirmation. Shout out to Dre. she did a little politicking for us or something, dude. Like, she hit me up. She put out there that there was a show coming up in Tempe. And, you know, submit your bio and links to music and all this. And honestly, dude, like, I kind of thought, you know, I hit her up. I was like, yo, I don't have any of that. But, you know, I'm trying to get back into performing, dude. So I'm trying to get on any venue I possibly can. And she was like, yeah, just, you know, so today I was supposed to hit her up with info on, you know, shows we've done, links to our music page, which I thought the promoters were looking for how many likes we had to see how many people we would draw. And, of course, I have like 20 likes on my music page, so, which is that's not a lot.
Up, like,
but, yeah, we just got confirmation that, you know, she went out and actually looked up our music on mine and John Henry, which is, the songs we're performing is John Henry versus Seth Mul. Name of the project is For the Crown. And so, like, she went and did the research, looked us up on SoundCloud, played the music to the promoters, did all the legwork and politicking to, like, before I even knew what was going on, dude. She hit me up with an email saying, you guys are good to go, booked. And I'm like, I seriously thought we had no shot at all. But so, yeah, now we'll be, I don't really have much information on it. I just found out. So I think it's going to be the 9th. I know it's next Friday. Not this Friday coming up, but the Friday after, up in Tempe. I don't know the venue. I don't know much about anything that's going on. So as much as I would love to plug everything that's going on with it and who's throwing it and doing what, I have no idea at this point.
So stay tuned to his Facebook for updates.
I will definitely be posting it. Also, look up Seth Mul. That's SETHMUL. Facebook for my music page, and I'll be sure to keep everything posted and up to date on you know, shows coming up and whatnot. Especially with this one up in Tempe, dude. For those who haven't experienced a John Henry versus Seth Mul performance, you're in for a treat, man. Because I mean, I hate to. I'm not a braggadocious type person by nature. I'm really kind of shy and humble, but Johnny's beats are ridiculous. They bang out the building, and half the time I'm surprised the roof is still intact when we get done, just because like those beats are ridiculous. And how much fun we have and vibe together on stage, man, it's a sight to behold. And you can see our style of lyrics, man. If you like that in-your-face, braggadocious type, just raw lyrics, it's a good show. It's fun. Also, it helps that we're pretty humble. Also, on the 23rd, you're going to have to help me because I can't remember Charles's rap name.
Oh, Amirtron.
Amirtron, big ups, man, because, like, yo, I can't believe, like, you showed love that fast and was like, yeah, Seth, no doubt, dude, I'll get you and Johnny on a show, first dibs, like, bam, it's done, dude. Much love for that, dude. Like, you don't know how much, like, I was just like, what? I thought we were going to have to be put on standby, you know, for the homies and whatnot, you know, being new on the scene. I've been out of the game I've been on hiatus for, like, at least, like, 4 to 5 years, if not more. Been, like, completely doing other things. And so to be shown love from heads, like, from fairly new heads like that is, like, it's really, really, really humbling and mad respect for that. But on the 23rd, this is another one. I'm not sure of the venue because it's a new club opening downtown. But, we'll be performing there on the 23rd, and then
I think that's Obese's thing, Amirtron's thing. That's at Space Smoke Shop on Pennington. I've never been there. I don't know exactly where, but I think it's down near the Pennington building where they have all the practice spaces.
It's gotta be. But I mean, like, I don't know where the venue is yet. I don't know much about.
So stay tuned to that Facebook page link that I just dropped.
I'm sure Amirtron's gonna have links on his things for the shows coming up, and there's I looked at the list of people who are gonna be on the ticket, and it's gonna be a dope show. I mean, like, yo, I'm looking forward to some of the names on the ticket I have not yet had the privilege of viewing and seeing perform live. I am not only honored to be on the ticket, but looking forward to so many people who are going to be on it. I know the natives are going to be on it. Dude, the natives are restless. Like, those are my boys. Like, I love those guys, dude. Like, and to this day, dude, I've never seen the natives perform. Never. And, like, those are my homies, dude. Like, Habeas, dude. Like, I've known Habeas forever, dude. Still never seen, and I'm looking forward to seeing. But then we have another show, I believe it's on the 31st, is a toga party. All I know is it's down the street from the Rock, dude, but Boston Tony put me on from Despondency Denied. Some of you might know him, some of you might not, but y'all need to check out Boston and Despondency Denied, dude. Awesome local band, dude. They're mad talented. But Boston was kind enough to put us on a rock venue / toga party / I think it might turn into a rave at the end of the night. So I am looking forward to a really good, wild, crazy time. And I've never performed at a rock venue where, like, I'm not sure, but I think me and Johnny might be the only hip-hop act. Everyone else is rock and roll, which I love. I'm just looking forward to, I don't know, it should be fun, dude. I'm just a new venue, a new venture, a new experience. Like, that's going to be a whole different type of crowd from what I've ever performed in front of. So I think that should be very, very fun.
Hell yeah. Your people's Full Contact are logged in?
Yes, dude. Big up to Max. Dude, Max a million. Max got Full Contact. Check out fullcontact.com with K's, no C's. That's where you can go. There's a link to buy the album, The Illest MC, which just dropped. I'll have to bring up a copy so I can show you the hard copy that's sitting in the corner right now, but we'll come back with it later. But if it wasn't for Max, dude,
this right
like,
here?
Yeah, that right there. That's the cover right there. But if it wasn't for Max, and big up to Matt, dude, Scotty 5 for doing the artwork, the photo work. Yo, I wish that dude was back and not so busy with his new job out in Cali. Big ups for that, by the way. Moving on and up to bigger things. But Scotty 5 was one of the dopest dudes as far as doing artwork. He could do artwork. He did flyers. I remember he did a flyer for a local hip-hop act out here, dude. And it was, if you changed it, it was like one of those 3D hologram type deals. Like, it changed. It danced.
That's awesome.
And it was just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a local dude who did flyers like that, who took that much time and care in making sure whatever he put out there for you to look at was going to be the best it possibly could be. Unbelievable. Like, I just wish, honestly, I wish someone would pay that man money so that's what he would do full time, is photo whatever it is. I'm not up on the jargon and lingo. But no, I mean, like, he's an incredible, like, he does incredible work with either photography, or you can even lace in whether it's a picture that you took with a camera or an illustration. It didn't matter, man. Like, Scotty 5 would find a way to make it the best that it could be, whether it's overlaying colors, overlaying graphics. Amazing, like, amazing. Never seen anything like it.
Packaging and marketing, all that stuff's crucial.
It is good. Like, yeah, if your cover art looks like some generic Photoshop bullshit, no one who doesn't know who you are or has heard you before is ever going to pick it up. Ever.
Gotta look clean.
I mean, at least presentable. At least. And that's if you have a name. If you don't, man, like, I mean, honestly, man, I've been doing this since 1992. And you ask 99% of the heads out here in Tucson, who's Seth Mul, and they have no idea. And there's a reason for that. I'm not a good marketer.
That's why he's here. Let's do the damn thing.
Big ups to Grime if you put me on, dude. Like,
sure.
You know, getting the name out there, you know, the face, whatever.
For
like,
sure.
I am not the man who's gonna approach you in the street and be like, "Hey, I just did an album. You should listen to it. It's awesome."
It lets the music
Because
speak
how
for
many
itself.
times have I heard that and then listened to it and it was garbage? I mean, garbage would be insulted for me calling it garbage. That's how bad it was. And so, like, that's why I'm always hesitant to be up in people's face with my music. I mean, like, I'd like to do a show and you see me perform at a show and then be like, "Yeah, that was dope, dude, and I like that." Then me approach you in the street out of nowhere, like cold calling on a sales call. It's Tucson. Everybody's worked a call center job at one point or another, and I said, it sucks. I don't do that. I just don't, man. I'd rather, yeah, like you said, you let the music speak for itself. Get out there. Hopefully, like, since I don't have many venues where you get to hear my music. I'm glad to see that like, I can't believe it. I have 3 shows next month. That's unprecedented for me. Like, it's unbelievable, and I'm so pumped up for it. But I mean, like, I have very little venues where people who aren't gonna be there at the show will ever hear my music to actually be able to be put out on some form of media that someone gets to hopefully enjoy, you know, what they hear, dude. Like, I mean, that's what music's all about, dude. Like, creativity to a rhythm. Hopefully you can bang your head to it.
Definitely. Well, let's give him another one then. Let's.
I don't know. What do we have? Let me look. These glasses don't work as well as they
Shit
appear
Happens,
to.
Dastardly Deeds, music, hardcore.
You know what? Let's go into. I'd like to do Shit Happens. This right here, I like to say, rest in power to my homeboy Jethro, man. My homeboy Jethro, for those of you who knew him or did know him, this was one of the most respectable. This is the man I respected most in life, man, was Jethro. Jethro had, if I ever did Jethro wrong or said something to insult him, whatever, I had to make sure, in my heart, I had to make sure to right away make it right with him. Which, between me and him, it was always right, even when I did something wrong. But this man, like I said, rest in power, dude. He passed away in 2006, which it was crazy because it was on or the day after my birthday. My Devil's Night birthday, June 6, 2006. And but this was his favorite track. This was his favorite song, dude. If ever you said, "Hey, let's bump one of Seth's tracks, dude," this is the one he would go to time and time again, man. So much love to my homeboy, dude. We miss you, for those who knew you, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the track as much as he did.
Here you go. Check it out. Seth Mul, Shit Happens, Good Day Gone Bad. Right here on GrimeTime TV. We'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, that's nice. I know you've all had days like this. Everything is just lovely. You feel like nothing could bring you down. You're walking on clouds. You got the sun shining, a nice breeze rolling through. You got 3 or 4 spliffs rolled for your day. You got chicks blowing up your cell phone, making plans for the evening. And then some motherfucker comes along and opens his mouth. He puts that rain cloud right over just you. You ain't got an umbrella, and all you want to do is wrap your hands around his neck and choke the ever-loving shit out of his punk ass. Man, just get you vexed. The shit's just under your skin. These whores on the floor front more than front doors. And ignore the fact that I got more in store. I'm taking yours. I ain't asking and I ain't saying thanks. Peeling your face off for a mass assault robbing banks. My style tastes better than paste and my lyrics is dope. I've tasted your flavor, seen the commercial, get a rope. I spit a verse so rugged that it rips out your throat. Pisses on your coat that wrote your girl a love note. And I quote, your man's been dismantled, he was hit with a truck. I hope you feel better, so what's up? You wanna fuck? The last time I battled on a military base station, they called every branch of the service to their battle station. Even that coalition couldn't stop me from rocking the nation. Shit, I got whole continents anxiously waiting for me to start touring to see me perform live, busting flows like battling soldiers bust up 4 or 5. Yeah, that takes care of that stressful situation. Now it's time to sit back and hit this spliff up. Man, I ain't trying to worry about nothing. And
Then, fuck napalm bombs, a bomb with napalm palm. To flip on MCs and make them wave pom-poms. Now they all gone, I killed them with the sixth script of slitting throats with myths. Check the scrolls of ancient times, you'll find a mind as wild and complex as mind form rhymes. I bought this MC to battle type style, to dish you so bad you can't do nothing but smile. A dust cloud was composed where you decompose from the flows that throw like elbows off top ropes. I spit quotes on John Henry head rockers that got your girl inviting me to dinner at Red Lobster. I slaughter beats and lyrics, y'all reap the spirit that speaks in syrinx. Y'all lift off your feet to hear it. I end the year with the battle that'll rattle rattlesnakes. Crack your vertebrae just to check out the sound that'll make. Now I gotta calm down, deep breath. Mellow. But that motherfucker, I keep my eyes under brim, vocals thundering, flipping gifts like Olympic gymnasts tumbling. Routines too clean to be nothing less than flawless. I bless you with the tactics your team looks on and on with. I'm highly polished in hostile skirmishes, working with nothing but herb splurges and flow services. I'll make you nervous as pervis when I'm doing my thing, ruining what your imageries personifying. I bring demise disguised by rhymes and bass lines that shakes waistline and melt your mind at the same time. Find me in the middle of any sight that pops off, ripping lips off just to get the last shots off. To cock the rod back, to knock your block with knocks, leave you stammering, standing in your drawers with one sock. It's one wop, repping hip hop till I get dropped out, or both my lungs get their breath stomped out and I'm out. Yo, I'm gonna see something with this chick, man. Yo, what's up, girl? What you doing? Yeah. Yo, you wanna hook up tonight or what? Cool. Let me jump in the shower, man. I'll be over there right now.